In the name of Allah, the most beneficent and the most merciful. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today, this is our English class. We will study English A, Active English Book 3, chapter number 5. Open your page number 22. First, let's read this. Uzma likes to listen to the radio. Umar likes to watch television. Uzma wants to listen to the radio now. Mrs. Jan wants her to do her homework. She's doing her homework. Look the pictures. Omar wants to watch television now. Mrs. Jan wants him to clean his shoes. Omar is cleaning his shoes. Now in this chapter, after reading these sentences, you have to look, the main point is to. What you need to understand, that there is the word to before which word? Listen, watch, listen, to do, to clean. What are these words? Listen, watch, do, clean. These are the verbs. Do you know what are verbs? As I told you in English B class, verbs are the doing words, some action words. To listen. Here, to comes before the base verb. It means this is the verb. And also check one more thing. I told you in English B lecture, Uzma likes. Whenever you are writing, this is the present simple tense. Present tense, remember? In the previous lecture, grammar, present tense, I told you whenever you talk about some habits or some routine work, you use first form of the verb. This is like, but with the singular noun, Uzma or he or she, what you do? You have to write S. Uzma likes. This is not Uzma like. Uzma likes with S. Umar is a singular noun. Umar likes. And also C, to listen, to watch. This you must keep in your mind, that to is using before the base verb. After to, you write the first form of the verb. The form of the verbs I will tell you inshallah in coming lectures. You have to learn the form of the verbs also. So just for today, remember this, to comes before the first form of the verb, any action word. Okay, then answer the questions. You have to just read it once, and answers are you have to give orally, not to write. What does Uzma like to do? Look, here they use the word does. In the question, here is the word does. So the verb is simple like, there is no S. But when you write the answer, what you do, you will not write does, you just write Uzma likes. Then you put S here with this word. Uzma likes to listen to the radio. From here, you give the answer. What does Uzma like to do? Then the answer is Uzma likes to listen to the radio. What does Uzma want to do now? Uzma wants to listen to the radio now. What does Mrs. Jan want Uzma to do? Mrs. Jan wants her to do her homework. Now from the second picture, what does Umar like to do? Umar likes to watch television. What does Umar want to do now? Umar wants to watch television now. What does Mrs. Jan want Umar to do? Mrs. Jan wants him to clean his shoes. To clean, okay? Remember this thing. Now we have the next exercise. They are saying, Make sentences like the one below. Zabe, I told you what is the meaning of this two dot. We call it colon. This is the punctuation mark, colon. Zabe is saying means, may I go out? Zabe is asking to go out, need permission. Then in indirect speech, Zabe wants to go out. Here, this is the direct speech. Zabe is saying, may I go out? Then when, suppose you are telling to someone else that Zabe wants to go out. You are telling about the Zabe, that what Zabe was asking. Then Zabe wants to go out. From this direct sentence, we know Zabe wants to go out. This is an example and you have to complete this exercise. Okay, just come with me and I will show you how. Look, Zabe means Zabe is saying, may I open the window? How you change it into indirect? Zabe wants to open the window. Okay. Number B, Uzma. May I close the door? This is the direct speech. So how you change it? Uzma wants to close the door. Okay. Now C, Umar. May I read my book? How you change it? Umar wants to read his book, because here this is the direct speech. Here Umar is saying my book. But when you are changing it into the indirect, then you write Umar wants to read his book. Okay. Maruf, may I sit down? Then Maruf wants to sit down. This exercise is very easy. I'm giving you this 4 examples and other from exercise E to J. You have to do by yourself in your notebooks. This is exercise 2 of your chapter number 5. Now this is the next page, number 23. Here is example for making the good sentences. How many sentences can you make? This is also we will do orally. No need to write in the notebook. Mrs. Jan wanted Maruf to put the books in the cupboard. Here in the previous exercise, we are just did the exercise according to the direct speech into the indirect. But here, what is Mrs. Jan wanted Maruf? That someone asks something to someone else. Okay, Mr. Jan helped Zabe to finish the homework. Helped Zabe, 2 persons here. For what? For what action? To finish the homework. Uzma wanted Umar to wash the glasses. We can make many sentences from here, like Uzma wanted Maruf to finish the homework. Mr. John helped Maruf to put the books in the cupboard. This is the oral exercise just to understand the way of writing these type of sentences. That one person asking to another person to do something, to do any action. Now here is the exercise 4. Make sentences like the one below. Look again, here is the direct speech. Mrs. Jan, sit down, Uzma. This is the one person and Uzma is the another person. So what to do? I told you the meaning of this is that someone is saying something. So what to do? How we change it? Mrs. Jan told Uzma, what told? Sit down. So before sit down, we put to. Mrs. Jan told Uzma to sit down. Okay, understand this example? Okay, let's do the exercise. Now, A, Mrs. Jan stand up Uzma. One person to another person. How to write? Mrs. Jan told Uzma to stand up. The teacher saying, sit down, Umar. The teacher is the one person. Talking to another person is Umar. The teacher told Umar to sit down. We use to. For making these type of sentences, we are using to. Sentence number C, the teacher, stand up Umar. The teacher told Umar to stand up. Mr. Jan, sit down Maruf. Mr. Jan told Maruf to sit down. Understand? Very easy exercise. It's just for your understanding. If you understand well, then you can do it easily. How to do? You are using to. One person to another person. Mrs. Jan told Uzma, then you have to put to the same word, stand up. The teacher told Umar to sit down. Again, E to H, you, E to H, you do by yourself. A, B, C, D, I did here. And then other exercises from E to H, you do by yourself. Very easy exercises. So we will do all exercises today, inshallah. Let's see now exercise 5. Exercise 5, make sentences like the one below. Now here, what happened? Just see. The teacher, don't talk, children. The teacher is saying, giving order for don't talk. It's a negative sentence. Here they are using the word don't. So when we change it, we will not use the word don't. What to do? The C. The teacher told the children not to talk. Just like here you use to for negative, don't. We will not write here don't. We write here not to. Okay, children? The teacher told the children not to talk. This is the direct speech, don't talk. Either not to talk. The teacher told the children not to talk. What they did there? Not to talk. Okay? Now see this exercise. I'm giving you some examples here. Other you will do by your own. Mrs. Jan, don't shout, children. Mrs. Jan told the children not to shout. With to here, because of the negativity, the negative sentence, we write not. Not to shout. Miss Jan, don't run, Usma. Miss Jan told Usma not to run. Mr. Jan, don't sing Maruf. Mr. Jan told Maruf not to sing. Mrs. Jan, don't laugh, Omar. Mrs. Jan told, oh, here, mistake. No Maruf, here comes Omar. Told Omar not to laugh. Okay, do it correctly in your notebooks. This is a mistake here. You write here Omar. Omar not to laugh. Okay, children, correct this mistake in your notebooks. Now, other sentences from E to H, again, you have to do by yourself. Tomorrow, you will have the science lecture only, so you can complete your exercises within 2 days. Sunday and Monday. Okay. Now, this is exercise 6 on the same page, page number 23. They are giving you some tips, most important information about using to. Look, sometimes you must put to in the blank spaces, just like this. Sometimes you must not put to in the blank spaces. In the previous exercises, you are learning about the use of to, how we use to before the verbs, before the doing words, before the action words. Now, sometimes before the action words, before the doing word, we will not write to. What are these words? There are Look here. I wrote it for let, made, must, would, could. These words are used here. There are many more words where we will not write to. When these words come in the sentence, then you will not write to. Remember? Let, made, must, would, could. When these words are in the sentences, then you should not write to. You can understand from these sentences. Look here. Please let me. Here is the word let. As I told you, when this word let in the sentence, then no to. In this blank, it means there will not come to. You will not write to here. So cross this space. The sentence is correct as it is. Please let me listen to the radio. When the word let in the sentence, then you will not write to before the doing word. Let, no to. Now look sentence number B. Maruf wants. Here is no, let, made, must, would, could. So we write here to. Here comes to in this space. Maruf wants to watch television. Now in exercise C, in number C exercise, the teacher made Umar. Here is the word made. Made, no to. So cross. The teacher made Umar stand up. Should not write to here. We must all, the word must, no to. Listen to the teacher. He would not, the word would, no to. Play with us. He wanted. Now, no wanted here, it means here comes to. He wanted to go for a swim in the sea. The teacher made the children, here made, go outside. We all like, know these words? So we all like to listen to stories. He could not, word could, no to. He could not tell us the answer. She told him to finish the exercise. Understand, children? This is the important point to understand and remember these words. Let, made, must, would, could, then no to. Just do this exercise in your notebooks. Okay, children? This is our chapter number 5. We did the exercise 2, then 4, 5, and this is exercise 6. The next exercise we will do in the next lecture, inshallah. That's it for today.